Might as well for everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, we'll do it for everyone. We'll give them 2 episodes. They've been good to us.
We're so good to them.
Yeah, if we want to give them Kirby tier, we'll play Spider-Man on PS5.
Ooh, I like that.
So I'll let you lead the charge on this one, Brenty boy. Kraven, it's just called Kraven, right?
Yeah, it's just called
Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, I think, yeah, I don't even know.
Doesn't matter. It's the last.
I don't know what the movie's called. I don't know who directed it. I don't know. I know I did not like it.
Why didn't you like it?
I didn't like it because this is so clearly a ploy by Sony to just try to maintain the rights to Spider-Man. So they're just making these garbage movies because they don't want to have to give the rights back to Marvel, where Kevin Feige actually knows what he's doing. So they're making freaking Madam Web. And they're making Morbius, and now they're making Kraven. And the Venom movies were fun, and but the thing about this, and we just talked about, is this movie's so bad. Every choice they make is wrong, but it's almost
starting with what?
So it's almost like The Room, though. It's like It's like I'm gonna watch it again because it's so bad it's good. This isn't like Joker 2, which makes no sense. I don't know why you guys hated that movie. That movie was good. This movie is bad.
French is just ready to fucking dive in. You had to get that off your chest. Well, I just saw life leave your body.
Kraven is one of my favorite villains in the history of comic books. Kraven's Last Hunt is one of the greatest arcs written.
And we had a moment during the movie because they were quoting the book.
Yeah,
and I thought for a second it might be good when I started hearing them do the mother.
They made him a conservationist. Kraven is a poacher. He's called Kraven the Hunter.
He's also a vegan in it. It makes no sense.
It's in the name.
Through rain, through sleep, through snow, it's the first one!
It's the first one!
Yeah, I remember when
Did we know it was going to be that bad going into it?
Yes.
I knew it was going to be that bad. I did not know he'd be a fucking conservationist. Stop trying to make villains heroes. He's a villain.
Yeah, that part where he was singing Earth Song by Michael Jackson was really a stretch. I liked how we walked in like maybe 10 minutes late and it didn't really matter. And also like the action was really, really, really cool.
Yeah.
Rosie, my assistant, texted me right when we started, and she was like, the dialogue in this movie is so bad. And I said to Brent during the movie, I was like, the dialogue would almost be good if they cut it down by one line. And he goes, or if they just had no dialogue at all. And then I was like, yeah, slice of life Kraven movie.
It's a silent film.
Yeah. All the performances, everyone acted their ass off and really did a good job. I just wonder if there was a director in the room.
Yeah, no, it was the writing too. They had all those corny lines coming out, and it was just like
the spider thing really pissed me off.
Every villain was stupid.
It was so dumb. The Rhino was so dumb.
The Rhino was so dumb. The foreigner, which apparently that is an ability he has. He can hypnotize people. So
and then what does he do? He moves.
But all he does is count to 3 and then go behind you. I'm like,
comics,
cool, bro.
So did my uncle.
That happens to me all the time.
In the comics, I think it's hypnosis actually. So he's actually, it's not actually an ability. He's just so in tune with his body that he makes you think he's moving fast when he's not, which is so much cooler.
That's what I tell all my ladies.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't finish that quickly.
Yeah, that's like the Shane Gillis SNL sketch when he's Trump. He goes, that was the best sex you ever had.
You loved it.
Yeah,
it's a weird power. I guess in that perspective, it's a little better, but it's still a weird. Like I feel like someone gave up halfway through.
He didn't need to be there.
I just get so upset with these movies because it's just like, okay, now it's gonna be a while until I see these characters adapted, who are awesome characters. Like now we're not gonna see Spidey against Kraven. Now we're not gonna see Spidey against the Foreigner.
Venom.
We're not. Yeah.
All those, and the thing is every performance. I never saw Morbius, but every single Sonyverse performance was good. Like I could picture them so well with Tom Holland Spidey.
Yeah.
And when he put on the vest at the end, I was like, that's cool. They did a good job. Good fans. I was like, but it also pissed me off because I was like, well, okay, you clearly understand that there are fans out there. Why don't you give us a movie that will line up with that? I would go see this again because I had fun at it. I thought the Rhino design, when he was fully realized, was like the best you could do as a live action Rhino. Really, like it's either that or a guy in a Rhino suit. So like,
we already got.
Which we got.
It's just
mech
Jim
suit.
Carrey coming out the ass.
All righty then. But like you even said, the Paul Giamatti mech suit is cooler in comparison with what they ended up doing, and that was my least favorite part of the movie was his performance.
The guy who plays the Rhino.
Yeah, Dickie Moltisanti's dad,
and that's a great actor.
He's great. I love him. I feel so. I hate when actors.
Face Off.
Yeah, I hate when actors put on great performances. and they're in shitty movies.
Yeah,
Because this guy's
every
great.
time he was on screen, I felt like awkward.
Guys, I just realized Face Off is Nick Cage and Travolta.
Yes.
That's like my two main impressions.
I would have rather watched that for 37 minutes than watch fucking Kraven for 2 hours. But once you strap in and realize that it's going to be a bad movie, you can have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta lean in. Like
Yeah.
after the title showed,
Yeah.
I was like, strap in.
If Sony keeps giving me these movies I don't consent to, I might as well learn to enjoy them.
Yeah, I mean, like, I wasn't looking at my watch. I was like, it definitely, like, I wasn't, like bored because I thought it was so bad. I was just like, because I'm like, this is, like, there was a movie, The Kingsman, which is like,
the one that came out a few years ago?
yeah, the prequel to the Kingsman movies. That movie is like, was bad, but got better reviews than this one. But it was impossible sitting through that.
This has 9% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Exactly. Like, this is laughably bad.
And I didn't even want to care about the score because they scored Venom low when it came out, and I liked those movies. So I was like, I'm going to be a free thinker. And I was like, no, I'm like the rest of everybody. I'm going to the dance floor when the cha-cha slide is on. This movie is bad.
Murder on the dance floor.
It was Murder to the Kraven.
Joker 2 did not deserve, was review bombed. Like,
Yeah.
it
Yes.
deserved the bad reviews that it got. We stand by that, and then we were vindicated when...
Unless you guys don't like it, then we hate it.
Yeah, what are you talking
because
about?
we need the subscriber
Yeah,
numbers.
come on.
But, like, yeah, when Tarantino came out, he's like, "Yeah, this movie is fucking amazing." Tarantino literally said, he goes, it was just Todd Phillips going to Hollywood. Fuck you. That's what he said.
It was. I think it was also Todd Phillips doing it to the fanboys who misunderstood the first one, too.
Yeah, exactly.
That you need the problem with Spider-Man villains is you need Spider-Man.
Yes.
You don't necessarily need Batman for Batman villain movies. We've seen now with Joker. You could
Or
do
Penguin.
it or
And
Penguin,
Penguin, yeah.
or but you need Spider-Man because Kraven's whole point is that's the one prey he can't get, and without a Spider-Man, he's just. You know how the movie's going to end. It's a daddy issue movie.
Yeah.
And his dad goes in a very unceremonious way. And and we get the chameleon reveal, which I did not see coming. And then once I saw it, I was like...
You didn't see that coming?
Yeah, what was I doing? His accent was like there sometimes and also not there.
Yeah. He's an okay actor. He's...
ATJ?
I like him. I loved him in Kick-Ass. I liked him okay in Age of Ultron. Did not like him in this.
Chameleon?
No.
Aaron Taylor
Him I liked
Johnson.
a lot. He was my favorite one in the movie.
He's great.
Yeah,
He's
What else has he been in?
was
Anything?
he was in The White Lotus.
White Lotus.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
He was in
first season.
Fear Street. I don't know if you ever saw those movies.
Too scared.
He was also he was the brother in something.
White Lotus.
No, I know that one. He was in something else too. He's really
good at
he's
playing a
like
brother.
up and coming.
Yeah, he's got range. Like,
Yeah,
he's got a
good.
baby face too, so he can play. Like, he's like our age, and he's like, yeah.
Yeah, he looks like he could maybe be in high school.
Yeah.
Kind of wish he was.
If Glee was on, he'd be a sophomore.
In a wheelchair.
What did you think of the movie?
You know what? Actually, I loved it. No. It's kind of just like a popcorn movie. You
Though
know?
we did not eat any.
I did. Yeah, we didn't.
We
didn't.
snuck in like 10 McDonald's hamburgers.
Drunk. Yeah, no, we snuck in so much McDonald's, dude. We had a whole meal.
I had 5
we were
burgers in
fucking
each
Luigi.
pocket.
Because I
in that
biked
bitch.
from like uptown in the freezing cold.
Brent was the most disheveled I've ever seen him
Oh
in
my
my
God.
life that day. And I made him come all the way down here to watch a movie, and he biked on the coldest day of the year. And I was like, I got burgers and fries in my pocket, bro.
Yeah, it was so warm in our jackets. We got to keep bringing in more food and see how much we can get away with. Like, I'm going to bring a whole thing of pasta in there.
Bring a turkey.
Get some garlic bread going.
I brought Chinese food just straight out of Compton, and someone was like, yo, he over here eating broccoli. And I was like, shh,
Plug in an air fryer.
probably good. We're there so much. And just, hey, I'm going to leave this under G9 if you guys don't mind.
Dropping lo mein in our mouths.
I had a pizza at the LA Regal when I saw Red One, and I was like, this is wrong. I should have just snuck one in.
How was Red One?
A movie starring The Rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got good reviews, I thought.
It was good.
When's the last time a Christmas movie's been in the zeitgeist since Elf?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
just gonna say it's more of a.
It's a Wonderful Life.
yeah, exactly. There's like 50 years in between every single one,
Are you okay?
and that was the last time we ever heard from Troy.
No, under my nose. You guys go ahead.
The movie was so bad, Troy choked.
Troy dies on camera.
Yeah. I mean, the main dude who played the actor, who's the actor's name? What's the
Aaron
actor's
Taylor
name?
Johnson?
Yeah, he's easy on the eyes, so
Yeah,
I
that's-
enjoyed looking at that.
That was my issue with him in Kick-Ass. Is he's just like a hot dude, and they put him in glasses, and it's just like, oh, he's a nerd.
Yeah.
It's like almost like that joke from Not Another Teen Movie where they're like,
Exactly what I was thinking about.
It's like when Chris Evans is like, oh, not her. Look at her, she's got a ponytail and it's paint splotches on her
In
overalls.
30 Rock, when Tracy was like, and then I'm the nerd who you realize when he takes his glasses off, he's still handsome.
Yeah, exactly. That's such a thing. I don't understand why. Like,
Now
find someone ugly.
Yeah, now glasses make you hot.
Yeah. Idiots.
Idiots.
Vests make you hot, though.
Yeah, especially was the vest made out of the lion his dad killed.
Yeah.
That's what that was at the
Why
end.
would he wear that? He's a conservationist. This doesn't make any sense.
You killed a whole team of poachers, but you're gonna wear the head of a innocent lion that almost killed you.
This goes into the fourth dimension and ends up in a bookshelf.
I know, it just makes no sense and it's
Stupid.
dumb, objectively.
Objectively dumb, because they were originally going to do a Kraven and Mysterio movie at one point, and I'm so glad they didn't, because we got to see Mysterio done by Kevin Feige, and he was awesome. I know you don't love that movie, but I love that movie.
He's gonna choke again.
It's grown on me after I've watched it, and I've just come to terms with not every middle act is going to be Empire Strikes Back.
Right.
And I also realize I like Spider-Man movies because I like Spider-Man, and I don't always love Peter Parker. In fact, I'll get bored. But that's a coming of age. God, what is wrong with me? That's
It's
movie.
Kraven. Kraven did this to you.
My-
They said it would happen. It's coming in quick.
Which one is that called? Far From Home?
Far From Home, yeah.
Yeah, Mysterio's cool in that. I wish that he didn't die because everyone also has such a hard-on for the Sinister Six. They were in like one story.
One story.
Why
Yeah.
are they so hard
It's
on that?
basically just a Doc Ock story. Like,
Yeah, and if you're gonna do any Doc Ock story, it's Superior Spider-Man. That's why, like, nobody gives a shit. Oh, that's outside. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
this New York is noisy.
It's so weird.
Yeah,
There's some
we've
weird
found the
things.
source of where they are, and
Oh, yeah?
and they're gone.
Like
they
my
will
butt.
be. Yeah, we're put Richard Gere.
Yeah, I was gonna say. He did a step up.
our Gen Z fans are going to totally
They're
get
gonna-
Think I'll do a mouse? I'm gonna do a gerbil. Get in there.
Yeah, I think about that sometimes. I'm like, they're not gonna know what 1994 is. They,
I know. I remember on Scott Pilgrim, we were like, we only have like 2 Gen Z fans, and then in that, all the comments, everyone was like, "I'm a Gen Z fan."
and Brett said, fall. But that's who like these movies are for. I feel like it's for them and for people who love Fast and Furious movies.
Yeah.
You know, and they
Yeah.
don't realize the legacy attached to it. And maybe that's why we don't enjoy these Sony movies, because we're going into them attached with all this love and lore for what Spider-Man is. But at the end of the day, they're just not good.
But the Fast and
Yeah.
Furious movies, I will stand by. Those
I would-
movies fuck.
Yeah.
Those movies are good. Like, Fast 5 is awesome.
I've never seen any of them.
Fast 5 is an amazing movie. It's a great heist movie. They're taking this ridiculous concept. They take the car racing. They make it a heist movie. They put The Rock in there. It's awesome.
Maybe they should have done that with Kraven.
They
Fast
should've
5 is
just-
so fucking
They
good.
should have just put Vin Diesel and Kraven.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's
Vin
about-
Diesel's like
it's
the
about
worst-
family.
Yeah, it's about family.
It would fit right in.
Yeah, dude. Like, put Tyrese in there.
He
put
should have been the dad.
Put
Not
an AI
Russell
version
Crowe.
of Paul Walker.
Oh shit! Paul Walker's the lion that bites Kraven. So Spider-Man gets bit by a spider, becomes Spider-Man. Kraven gets bit by a lion, becomes Kraven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kraven gets bit by a lion and almost dies, and then a witch gives him a potion.
Did we ever find out what was in that potion?
And she was just so quick to do it. She's like, "Oh, finally! You didn't even get a background. The grandma just had a stash,
Yeah,
and she
she
kept
wasn't
giving
quick to
it
go to
her.
acting lessons.
Yeah,
Oh
she
my
was,
god, I know.
She just fucking kept
Calypso,
doing it.
was she relevant in any of the books?
She is in the books, but like she's like a side character to Kraven. I think she does give him the potion. But I mean, Kraven takes the potion later. I mean, he initially becomes a hunter, like who on his own takes down all these animals and eventually takes the potion to become more powerful. Kraven is a bad guy. He's basically like, I've killed all these animals, so the next thing I have to take down is Spider-Man. I have to hunt a human. That's
going
a
from-
bad person.
I'm going from animals to insects, technically. All right.
And Kraven's Last Hunt is so freaking amazing because when J.M. DeMatteis or DeMatteis or however the
We
hell.
still don't know a year and a half later.
Pronounce his name was like,
Oh, DeMatteis.
yeah, he's like reading Tolstoy, and he's like, all right, let's turn Kraven into this tragic character who's going through an existential crisis, like right out of Anna Karenina, and he's like, and this is going to be a finale for him. And I don't need to recap it because we did. It was our first episode. It is a masterpiece, and we are not going to see it because if they didn't do No Way Home for Spidey 3, they were going to do a Kraven movie.
Ugh.
Which makes you think Kraven would have been in the next either Spidey 5 or Spidey 6.
You think it's out of the question? You think they can ever do that now? Really?
I think they can do it.
I think that'd be a great end to his trilogy.
I think it would be awesome. I think it would be great. Maybe if it's so far in the future, but I think Kraven just left such a bad taste in people's mouths.
I could see that.
Clearly.
They did do...
Literally, he choked.
Well, I
know.
I hate. Like, one thing I love about this podcast, about the three of us, we generally love the stuff we're reviewing. We try to bring positivity in this world. I can't do it with this movie.
Yeah.
It would literally kill you, I think, Brent.
Yeah.
Based on your rant.
But I
That's a
will
Brent
watch it
rant.
again because it was so bad it's good.
That's exactly
Yeah.
the takeaway everyone should. I wrote that on Twitter and someone was like, and at the end of the day, that's all we really need. And I was like, no, set your standards higher. But sometimes you do just need that. Not every
Yeah.
movie's going to be Endgame.
Dude, it's like reality TV bullshit. Like people
Yeah.
watch and you know it's bad, but you're just like, this is I can't look away. It's like a car crash.
I mean, I just saw
Yeah.
Wicked, and I did not expect to like Wicked as much as I did.
That's what I hear.
It was really good.
I heard that
What
it was
was?
wicked.
Oh, it was really
Yeah,
good.
it was so good.
Yeah, she was shitting on the trailers every single time we went to the
Every
movies
time.
and didn't want to go
Oh,
see
I
it.
didn't
Dude, I'm
And then
not
saw it without me.
I'm
so.
not a musical girl, all right? I think it's weird when people randomly break out in song. It's not.
That's
my-
a you problem.
That's what my
Except when we
sister
do
says.
it.
Yeah.
Except when we do it.
it.
But like, but now it's growing on me.
I was
Like,
gonna say that's like our love language, like
Yeah.
freaking out until like Nickelback.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Because we all just want to be defying gravity.
Never made it as a wise man.
Never
at
made
this
it to
Wizard
the
of
Emerald
Oz.
City. This is how you took me to the Wiz who lives in the Oz.
What's his face? Who plays Oz? Why is
Goldblum?
his name? Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I escaped a bunch of allegations.
Yeah, and his character in that, I mean, as Oz, is like,
Hey, listen here, kid. Let me tell you something.
Yeah,
Listen here, Vic.
literally though,
Spit it out, Gilda.
Yellow brick road.
it's Glinda.
Popular.
I want to be popular.
The next one comes out next year.
Already?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like a part one.
Well,
Yeah.
well, what a terrific movie.
Well, what a terrific movie, everybody. That is not what we say about Craven.
Every time I do fake.
I know, it goes right to Jimmy. I said I give Craven 3 out of 5 spiders my mother was searching in the Amazon right before she died. That was my review of it. And also, like,
3
when
out
it,
of 5.
yeah,
I
I'd
think
give
that's
it
a pretty good score.
more than it deserves.
Someone put it as they're saying it's number 2 of the Sony like
Oh, that's just wrong.
like after the Venom movies.
Oh, okay.
Then, like not counting any Spider-Verse or Spider-Man movies. So they say
Okay, yeah.
like power rankings, the
Venom,
Venom movies,
then that?
Kraven, then Morbius, then Madam Web.
I would agree with that. I never saw Morbius, but I know Madam Web has to be at the bottom of everyone's list.
I've still never seen it.
I
never
haven't seen that
will.
or Morbius. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I don't
objectively
think so.
do not have to. It
Yeah.
was I went on Valentine's Day and it broke my heart twice. I went alone. This like right into if you have nothing to do, whether you be home or at the theater, this is a good date movie. It's a good
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven
is
the
not
Hunter.
a conservationist.
that's not
You don't
what
have
your
to pay
Craven can do for you.
attention.
You really don't.
to the screen or your date.
Not
It's
a movie I was
perfect.
worried about going to the bathroom at.
Yeah, oh my god, I know. Usually I run back and don't wash my hands.
No,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
la
that's
la
it.
la.
I shit.
Yeah, just drop the deuce.
I shit on this movie, literally.
Shit the urinal. That's what I think.
You
We
know
are not
why.
allowed back. He took an up and decker.
Oh, he came from Theater 10. I get it. I get it.
Russell Crowe was good in it.
Yeah,
He
he's
is.
good in everything.
Yeah, he played he as Zeus and as Craven's dad. He was the best part of 2 shitty movies.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's funny that this is out when Gladiator 2 is out. It's like Russell
No.
Crowe's just trying to.
I'll
claw
watch
his
Craven though
way.
before I watch Love and Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll never watch Love and Thunder
Oh,
again, man.
no.
That was so
bad.
rough. I loved Jane Foster as a character so much, and they just why'd you bring her back just to
know.
do that, man?
Why'd you bring it back, Trick?
Shrek, hold on, I got an idea, Shrek. Call it Living Thunder.
What's my
Living
battery
Thunder.
at?
Your battery about to die, Shrek. That's why we're going to end this review right now. It's been
Yeah.
37 minutes. Kraven the Hunter, 3 out of 5 Amazonians. Brent hated it. Slater hated it. I hated it. And that's why we love it. I love you, true believers. 2 episodes of Secret Identity this week. Brent's camera's going to die. We're inclusive, so I got to cut this now. Live long and prosper. Until next time, it just died. Perfect timing.
Perfect.